Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Automation Hub Sathak, and today we will learn a very wonderful concept, and as well as this concept might not be asked in the interview, but then knowing this concept about XPath will give you a very wider picture of how to actually apply that particular concept for especially for dynamic or relative XPath or whatever you say, or the customized XPath. So let's go. This question was actually asked by one of my students. I've already put up the Hindi video for the same. You can check that out in my Hindi playlist of XPath, and the English video will be coming up. So the question here is, what is the difference between following sibling and following? And what is the difference between preceding sibling versus preceding? So as the name suggests, we'll actually undergo each and every example via DOM. So let's go ahead. Okay, let me open a website, rediff.com. So I'm just gonna click on this link, right click on this create account link over here. Okay, I'm opening the Chrome inspector over here. So let's say, for example, I want to write XPath of this particular element trying to use following sibling and following. So what I'm going to do is I'll go up, and from this particular ID OS underscore subsection, this ID value, ID attribute value, from the HTML tag input I'll make this as root element. So let me copy this value first. Oops, sorry. So I'll write the XPath input @ID equal to this much. Oops, sorry. Okay, so I'm here and I have to traverse to this particular, this is the distance I have to traverse to reach this particular web element. Now let's look at one thing. This particular input HTML tag has how many siblings? As of now I can see 1 2, this 1 2 3. It has 3 siblings, of which are of my interest. It might be having more, but as of my interest, between this traversing distance, I can see that these 3, style, div and div, are these siblings of this input. So these 4 are siblings of each other. Okay, so I'm coming from input and I'll come to this div, which has an attribute class having value logo bar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write here following minus sibling colon div, which has an attribute class equal to single quote logo bar. See, as simple as that. This is a correct XPath. This is a correct XPath. Okay, I'll make this thing smaller. See, this is a correct XPath. Okay, so now I'm here. Instead of following sibling, can I just mention following? I'll remove sibling part of it. Again, this is fine, 1 of 1. This also works. This also works. So what is the inference we get? So the first inference is, or the first learning point is, following sibling and following work absolutely fine within siblings. Within siblings, in the sense you have to make it even more marquee actually, so that you have to make it even more precise. So if you use that, then these two will work absolutely fine. See, this and this are exactly working fine. This particular XPath and these are exactly working fine. It is highlighting that particular web element which we want to. So this is one inference we reach out of. What next? Let's understand this. So now we are here. So now the traversing distance is only this much. So I'm at the yellow fill, I have to come at the blue fill and coincide the yellow fill with the blue fill as per the layman's terms. Now what I'm going to do is I will try to come from here. This particular div which is highlighted in yellow fill is the parent of this particular div, which is having a class attribute table. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write, which is actually correct, div @class equal to single quote table. This is fine, right? This is a correct XPath. There is nothing wrong in it, and it shows 1 of 1. and I came very easily. Now, can I come from this parent to this child not using child? Can I use following and will it work? Nope, this thing will not work. So always remember, whenever you are traversing from a parent to a child, use child. Okay, use here, you're traversing from parent to child, better use child, or in case you can also use descendant, that is fine. Use child or descendant. Do not use following in case of parent child traversing. So the second inference is following does not work with does not work when traversed from parent to child, or you can say from any ancestor to a descendant. It will not work. It will not work. So how ancestor descendant? See, parent is anyways an ancestor. You are a descendant. You are a child as well as a descendant. I think I have already explained these things. So now you can see that it is not working. So now let's say, for example, you will again go back to the parent part. I will explain I'll explain this descendant part. So from here, let's say for example, you want to come to this div right now, which is getting highlighted in yellow, is the parent of this div, and this div is the parent of this div. So technically, this div is the descendant of this, like the grandchild of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write descendant colon div. So it is here, I'm write descendant colon div and write 2. So now this is fine, 1 of 1, and you are at the grandchild. But now, can I use following in terms of here? No, it will not work, as I already told. See, it is going somewhere else. It is not even going there where we actually intend it to. See, it just jumped from some other place. So technically following is not working. So now you know that in terms of traversing from parent to child or any ancestor to descendant, following will not work. So avoid doing that. Okay, now we'll go back again to that place. So make sure that you do not get to work with that. So this is as simple as that. Now for this particular example, this create account link, this HTML tag is somewhat in a relationship with this particular tag, which is actually getting highlighted over here, up to this part of traversing. So I'm sure you would have understood this, that we will not be able to do any sort of jumping around here. It makes no sense. So please be very careful. But I'm going to show you something which is even more special. First, I'll write it down for you. And what I'm going to tell is, following can traverse wonderfully well when between children and descendant of siblings. Now, what is the meaning of this statement? So let's say you are here, you are not interested in this create account HTML tag anymore. So let's say, for example, you are interested in something. You are here, you come down somewhere, maybe you are interested in this particular SRH container. Now if you hold your mouse steadily and just scroll it down, this is the sibling. Now this sibling has these two children. So I'm just trying to go inside inside the child of one of my siblings. That is what I'm traversing to do. I'll just take this and I'll write just following div @class. See, it can jump. So this is the big jump that you can get using following. It is very simple, but it is so powerful. So following can traverse wonderfully well between children and descendant of siblings. I think I have already explained this there. Okay, so you can just jump anywhere, that's how it is. And even if following can also jump, can traverse, even if there is no direct relationships. I mean, even if it is something, it is a far-fetched relationship, not a direct relationship, it can still work absolutely fine. You can try that on your own. This will work. Similarly, on these terms, even preceding and preceding sibling works exactly on these terms. So you can just copy this and then paste it here. And in case of following, I'll exchange with preceding. Exactly the same fashion, preceding also works. So you can take a screenshot of this and you can work your way around this. So wonderfully well between children and descendant. So here what will happen is it will be child to parent, because preceding means you are going from child to parent, or descendant to ancestor. We'll see this. Okay, so let me remove this. I'll go back to create account again. So I'm here, I want to come here. So let me come from bottom, much bottom, let's say red underscore main, container underscore main. This is the ID attribute value which I want to use. So div @id equal to this. 1 of 1, well and good. I'll go back to this create account, inspect. So let me shorten the okay, now I'm here. I have to traverse here. This is quite a far-fetched thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I'm getting any siblings. Yes, this is a preceding sibling. This is another preceding sibling, and this is also another preceding sibling. But the last preceding sibling which I want to use has 3 class values. So this is a compound class which I'll try not to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to here. Okay, so I'll just jump 2 preceding siblings and I'll use this ID attribute. I'll copy this, I'll write preceding minus sibling colon div @id equal to this, and I'm absolutely fine here. It is reaching fine. Even if I don't write preceding sibling, this will also work fine. Okay, so this works absolutely fine. Okay, now where was I have to still come this much distance. Now I don't want to use this particular sibling because it has a compound class having 3 values: sr, ch bar, clear, minus, fix, and relative. So I'm just going to come to this sr ch container. So I'll directly jump to this place. It is one of my siblings' child. So I'll directly jump to preceding and I'll write here div @class equal to single quote here. So I can jump here directly. I don't need to actually use any of the other things. So preceding and following are very powerful. Even if you don't have a close relationship, it will jump. But you have to make sure that the close relationship does not fall under child, parent, or ancestor, descendant. It should not be a close relationship. It can be actually the child or the descendant of a particular sibling. Now from here, can I directly go to this create account? Can I jump from here to here? Yes, you may. You can just write preceding colon a, and you can write contains text comma create account. It can come over here. I've just used the contains part of it, and this will work absolutely fine. This is a correct XPath. Nobody can deny this. This is absolutely fine. So now you know that following sibling, preceding sibling, they tend not to work, especially when you are going from child parent or parent child and ancestor descendant or descendant ancestor. They work absolutely fine between siblings, they work absolutely fine between children and descendant of siblings, and they also work absolutely fine when there is no direct relationship, when there is a far-fetched relationship, or just you want to traverse anywhere between the DOM. So following is an extremely powerful concept with very few limitations. So if you can manage those limitations, then following and preceding are extremely powerful. But people generally in automation tend to get scared with trying to use following and following sibling because the concept is not clear. The concept is very simple. This is the basic concept about following and following sibling. You just use this, it will work absolutely fine. I hope you liked my session, and if you still have any doubts, you can go to my playlists. Okay, in my channel, go to my playlist and you can see XPaths in English. I have given detailed explanation, and if you want to learn in Hindi, you can go ahead and do that as well. So both will do absolutely fine job. It is up to you. I hope you learned something from this session, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Thank you so much. Sarthik here signing off.